Okay, first up, the swim. All right, this is about as good as Tempe Town Lake looks with the cartoon drawings. Here you go, another version of that with the swim. With the start and the finish. They do it in varying different ways every year. It kind of changes, etc. In the past, they've lined people up here sort of along the park here as well. Now what you've got here for 2024 is swim down here in Tempe Town Park, just on the other side of North Mill Ave. You have a sort of a straight shot out and then take the right. So the nice part about this is a couple things. One, a buoy's always on your right. Second, you're actually going to be swimming. The sun is over here in the east. So by swimming this way first, easy to sight and easy to kind of get into a rhythm. This is going to give you, 150, 200 strokes just to kind of get into it, which is really helpful, and to get under the bridge as well. So, not wide open, have an opportunity to kind of measure your pace, get settled in, take that right-hand turn, and then you get that long swim out, 2 sharp rights, and come back. So basically, you're swimming all the way out to the bridge. What a lot of people will end up doing is trying to cut these buoys as much as possible to get to that corner turn buoy. What you have to balance here generally is just staying with other people with you in the swim as you go forward. You'll be able, the buoys should be numbered. You should be able to count them. And as you see here in the diagram, there'll be one color on the way out and then another color on the way back. So really helpful for you. Red buoys are turn buoys. The return trip for me is the longest part. Let's put it this way. Mentally, getting to this turnaround will take forever. This will feel like the length mentally and time-wise of the entire swim. These turnarounds will be quick, but the return, you'll really start to drag. And so having some mental cues here in place to really help you out will be important. So we come in here and just take a look at the Mill River Bridge here. What they're going to actually have you do here, we just kind of dive into this. They're actually going to have you come in here, just going to kind of wade right in here, right on the side of this boat ramp. You're going to come out and come over and go through it. You're going to swim all the way out here, and you're going to see you're going to be kind of bending. So you have to avoid staying too wide here, because you're just going to make this swim a lot longer if you go too wide. You're going to come here underneath this the Rural Road Bridge, take the right, and then come back. Same deal. Just don't want to stay too far left. You want to sort of hug those buoys, stay right. Even maybe swimming a little bit inside those buoys would be okay as you come inside here, and then return back. No currents to speak of, but as I mentioned earlier, the light will be coming here from the right-hand side of the screen, sun from the east. So it's going to be a little hard visibility-wise on the way out when the sun does start to come up. Depending on when you start. If you're early in the water, it'll be kind of dark a little bit when you get started, so you don't want to go full tinted goggles. So you really have to be kind of mindful of what you're doing and stick to those buoys. All you got to do is focus on that next buoy for your sighting actions and so on. Again, just knowing what you want for your mental cues in terms of swim cadence and focus on form can be really helpful. But you're coming right out of the transition area. So this is going to be pretty crowded because you're going to have the whole transition area stacked inside Rio Salado as well. And then you're going to be doing that swim stuff as well. So this whole area will be full of people, probably lined up down here as well anyway. So just have to be mindful of how that works for you. And so you stay safe and have a great swim. Okay.